How did this centuries-old Filipino soup get named the best soup in the world in 2021? Let's talk about the history of sinigang. If you're not familiar with this soup, it is a classic Filipino sour soup. And one of the things that makes it so special is that this is a pre-colonial Filipino dish. So it has no Spanish influence. This is from indigenous Filipino recipes, and recipes is a loose term because there's not one person that is credited for this dish. Like many things, this is built from necessity, what's around, and passed down through generations. So early Filipinos used earthenware pots to simmer different ingredients, meats, fish, and they often did it with sour fruits. And because this is more of a technique, it's not specific to one particular souring agent, but we enter into this era and today where tamarind is commonly known. But did you know tamarind was not indigenous to this region initially? It comes from Africa. So tamarind likely came through maritime trade networks around 1000 CE. And before that, other ingredients were used. We've got camillas, we've got green mangoes, we've got santo, we got batuan, we've got vinegar. So these can absolutely still be made with those ingredients, sinigang, but now tamarind has kind of become synonymous. And in case you didn't know, there are over 7,000 islands in the Philippines. So, of course, there are going to be regional differences. Now, even though I said that tamarind was very common now, you may be saying, well, excuse me, I live in a modern world, and I use the packets. Well, blessings. A lot of Filipino people, for convenience, use the packets too. So it's not necessarily an inauthentic thing. In the 1960s, companies like Knorr and Mamacita's, not of the Love Island variety, no association, although that's a missed opportunity. Mamacita's, like, what the heck? Did you do a collab? Maybe you did. I didn't do my due diligence, but that would be fantastic. They started creating powdered instant tamarind mixes, and you can find now they have a wide variety of different types. And this is essentially your starter kit. So you use that and then to flavor the soup, and then you can add any types of ingredients that you want in there. People across the internet are even using these powder mixes in different applications. A popular one are like air fried chicken wings. They're using that. I've seen ice cream. How do you feel about that? And if you want to learn more about the history of sinigang, you can tune into this latest episode of my podcast, Sprung on Food. You can watch the full video on YouTube at the I Am Sprung channel, or you can listen as a podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Just search for Sprung on Food.